Do you use your car often and you're trying to find a way to make money? Well, you can actually utilize your vehicle in order to make money, whether you drive it or not. In today's video, I'm going to go over 6 different side hustles or passive income ideals that you can do using your car. Now, let's just head right into the video. So the first side hustle that I want to talk about that you can make money while you drive or just using your car is by delivering groceries. Yes, there are people with busy schedules because of family and work obligations that they don't have the time in their schedule to actually go and pick up groceries. That's where you come in. With your vehicle, you can use your car to either go to a grocery store and just pick up already selected groceries, or you can actually go into the store and select the groceries, go to the different aisles to shop for a specific customer, and then drive the groceries back to their house. One website that you can do that is Instacart.com. You download their app, they connect you with people around your area that are looking for drivers for people to pick up groceries for them or to shop for them. So whether you like driving or shopping, then you can do something like Instacart. Another website like Instacart is called Shipt, and on Shipt, they claim that you can make up to $22 an hour doing this, buying groceries for people, delivering groceries. And the thing is, in this industry, it is shifting, it is adjusting, because I know, for example, Walmart offers this service. So when more and more big groceries offer this service, will this cut down on different individuals being offered or being able to do this when a specific customer or a particular customer knows that, hey, instead of going on Instacart and getting a driver to pick up groceries, why not I have Walmart just send the groceries to me? And so that's something that you have to consider with this first side hustle using your car. But it is a great way to use your car during the weekends, to utilize it to make you money. And before we go to the second way that you can make money on your car, I just want to say subscribe to this channel. That's all I ask. A lot of you all watch my videos. I'm trying to grow this community to learn more about personal finance and things of that nature. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. The second way that you can make money using your car is by renting out your car on Turo. So let's say you work from home, you hardly drive your car, but you still have a car that you're paying insurance on. Let's say you're financing the car, you now have a payment on the vehicle, and plus you're just paying for the different oil changes and things of that nature. You might as well, maybe let's say some days that you're working at home, let someone else have it. Let's say they're new in town, they're just visiting a particular city that you live in. You can rent out that car like your enterprise, like your these big car rental companies, and you can actually make money from it. So to become a driver with Turo, of course, you have to have a valid driver license. You have to have essentially full coverage on your car insurance. You just have to take the right necessary steps in order for your car to be legitimate. So it has to be a certain age of vehicle, a certain mileage, and you just have to make sure it's clean and that it's running, and most likely a clean title. And so the amount of money that you make from this is based upon you. Let's say you have a second car, right? Let's say you have a quote unquote weekend car that some people have. It's a convertible, it's a muscle car, or maybe it's a pickup truck that you use only when you go camping. Well, you can utilize that second vehicle or third vehicle to make money. Now on Turo's website, they average an annual income of one car around $10,000. And so it seems like you probably average between $10,000 and $11,000 per car that you have on Turo, based off of good reviews and a regular amount that you're putting it out there for people to use. So you can imagine within 1 year making an extra $10,000 is great for a vehicle that is either paid off and you're just paying off the insurance. That's a good $800 a month that you can utilize right there. Now, the next way that you can make money on your car is probably the way that you probably first thought about when you clicked this video, which is Uber, Lyft, using these different ride sharing apps in order to be a driver, essentially taking people where they need to go, being a taxi driver, but going at your own terms and using your own vehicle in order to make money. Now, I was looking online and they were saying that people in bigger cities and more expensive cities like a San Francisco or New York, they usually make more money being an Uber or Lyft driver than smaller cities. And that makes sense, right? The bigger city, more people. A lot of people in big cities don't actually own a car because everything is around them. So when they need a car, they either get an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi to take them somewhere. The thing about Uber and Lyft is just getting excellent reviews, making sure your car is clean, it smells clean, you're polite and respectful to your customer. And if there is an issue, of course, that you can report it. Uber can decide which way they want to go with that. And so there is some risk with that, but ratings are key with Uber, just making sure you have a working vehicle to use. And so in the larger cities that I was talking about, I was reading online that drivers who do this at least 5 days a week can make up to $60,000 being an Uber driver. And I didn't know it was that much. Like, people can literally just do Uber, and people probably just do Uber in these large cities and making a good amount of money or decent amount of money in a specific city. Now, New York City, San Francisco, those are high cost of living, so $60,000 may not be cutting it so much, but in areas like where I live in the Southeast, that's more than enough, especially for one person or a small family. The fourth way that I want to talk about how to make money in your car, the next side hustle, is by wrapping your car. I actually talked about this in my passive income video from a few weeks ago, but a website called Rapify.com, it connects you with different businesses and companies around your area that is looking to place an ad on your car. And of course, you make more money the more you wrap your vehicle. If you just want to wrap it halfway, then you can do that. You can connect with a company so you can do that. And essentially you get paid a little bit less than if you have a full wrap. So let's say you have a second car or even your main car, you can do that with that particular vehicle. And with Rapify, there are terms. So some companies may want the wrap to stay on for 3 months. Some companies want it to just stay for 1 month. And usually the longer it is, the more you get paid. And so it just depends on what you're looking for that particular vehicle. The fifth way that you can make money with your car is very similar to the first reason. And this fifth reason is by doing Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash. So essentially going to a restaurant, picking up food for someone and taking it to them. So it's a little bit different than shopping for groceries or doing groceries for someone. This is more like one meals that you can go to a restaurant, pick up, and quickly take back. As compared to the first side hustle that I spoke about, sometimes you may have to go into the store, shop around a little bit. But with DoorDash, I think they do have an option that you can do groceries and not restaurants, or you can pick and choose, or if you want to do groceries, you can do that. But doing Uber Eats, Grubhub is a great way that you can make extra income during the weekend in order to use that income to invest passively in the stock market, into real estate, and pay down bills if you need to, so you can be financially free. Now, the sixth way is a little bit out there, and you have to have a specific car insurance in order to benefit from this. But this is just being a good driver, right? Using your car and being a competent, responsible, mature driver, and you can actually get compensated for that. For example, Allstate, the insurance company, gives you around 5% of your premium for being a good driver throughout those 6 months. So let's say your 6-month premium is $1,000 for that 6 months. So for $1,000, that 5% is $50 that you can make just by driving safely. And they can either send you a check for $50 or they can just discount your next 6 months by $50. And you could see the more and more you do this, the lower and lower your insurance premium goes. And on top of getting that bonus check or credit to your account, you in general get a discounted rate for being a good driver. And so when you're getting quoted a premium, they look at your driving record, and the cleaner it is, the less your premium costs. So yeah, literally just by using your car and being responsible and not speeding all the time and not being a reckless driver is a good way to make money on your car or with your car. And another thing is that some insurances have programs, and there are insurance companies that just look at your mileage in order to bill you. So if you don't drive your your car a lot 1 month, they'll just bill you a specific amount per mile for your vehicle. And so you can look at those different companies online that does that. I think Allstate actually have a sub company that caters to that group of people that are just looking for a mileage based insurance company instead of just, okay, this is your premium. No matter how many miles you drive, you're going to pay this much every single month. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this video on 6 different ways that you can make money while using your vehicle. If you all relate or you're going to try one of these side hustles, please comment them down below. I would love to learn and comment and respond to the different side hustles that you're starting or that you have been doing using your car, or even if you're not using your car, I would like to learn more about you. All right, you all have a great day. Talk to you all later.